the Bitcoin balance. So you need the Bitcoin balance to deposit in stable balance. But it's important to highlight that this is not a stable coin. Bitcoin balance? Stable balance. Yes. Yes. The purpose is to keep your value stable. That's what it does essentially. So if you are not interested in using any of those stable coins and all of those, this is the best solution that you can use. Your community can put value in there and then have it stay in the same value. No, no, no. So that's the whole point. If you want to protect your Bitcoin from volatility, you can stabilize it within the Fed wallet. When you want to get it out, you just go to withdraw, and then it will go back into your Bitcoin balance. I see there's a question there. So you have Lightning, on-chain, eCash, stable balance, and then now we're going to jump into more fascinating things. If I could have the next slide. Yes, as long as the federation is running. So on top of the wallet, so do we all understand that Ferry is a private Bitcoin wallet? It's a Bitcoin private wallet, like any other wallet, but private. It has eCash, it has stable balance, it has on-chain, it has Lightning. So if you think of any other wallet, right now, if the $5 that you have, you want to send it to another wallet, you can do it the same way that you do with the other wallets. So, take Blink or any other wallet, generate an invoice, and then you can pay directly from Fedi into that. And then you can do the same from any other wallet into Fedi using on-chain or Lightning. And then once you are in the app, you can then send it around as eCash. So there's nothing that Fedi lacks which the other wallets have. So it has more than all the other wallets. And on top of being a private Bitcoin wallet, we have chat as well as mini apps. So if you go into your app and then go to the profile, so the profile is next to the QR code scanner. There's a QR code there. So if you go there and then show that to your neighbor, they can scan that and send you a message. Can you see that? Yes, have your neighbor scan that and send you a message. So you go to your Fedi QR scanner. So one person is going to show the QR code, the other is going to scan. And then once you scan, what you'll see is going to open a chat. You can say hi, you can take a selfie, send it to the other person. Yes, you can use Fedi as any other communication tool, but remember, when you signed up, you did not give us any information. No phone number, no email. So what does that mean? It means more privacy, but you have all the other tools which all other wallets have. You have other tools which all other communication apps have, but with privacy. So in the chat, you've sent your neighbor a message or they've sent you a message. You guys are having too much fun at the back, eh? Oh, how about the names? Are they exciting? Okay, so in the if you go back to your profile, you can change the name. So you can edit the name, and then if you if you don't like the name you have, you can edit it. Okay, so now so let's do something more exciting now. With your neighbor, you'll see a wallet in the chat that you've sent them a message in. If you click on that, it's going to show an option to send or request. Can you see that? So one person has to request, one has to make the payment. So the person will be requesting money from you. Be generous. So one person has to request, the other has to make the payment. So just click on that. You will see send and request. You've received sets. So now the person who has sent can now make a request. So click on the wallet again and then request. Don't request too much. I mean, you know how much you send. Did we all get that right? So if there's anyone who likes selfies, you can take a selfie with your neighbor and then drop it in the chat. A selfie. So take a selfie with your neighbor if they allow pictures and send it in the chat so you can remember them. Okay, I think we have clarity here. Is everyone winning here? There is. We're going to get. Okay, so everyone, there's been a lot of passing sets around in here. So now let's pass around memories. So take a picture of someone if they want, or just take a picture of the presentation or of Mudive and then send it to the other person.
Sorry, is that the wallet inside the chat? Is that eCash?
Yes, that's eCash. So, yeah, that's eCash. And then now you can send media in the chat. Take a selfie of anything and then you can send that to the other person. So, you need the
Chat behind the scenes. Sending and receiving messages, money.
it's eCash. So when it comes to money, it's eCash, and then when it comes to messaging, we use Btrust protocol. That's what. And
You can't take pictures inside that, right? You have to.
Okay, did anyone take a picture of me and send it to their neighbor? Yes. Or you all send each other selfies? You can't take a picture in the chat, so you must first capture the memory and then upload it within the wallet. And then the next thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna use the social part of the app to join a public group. Can I have your attention, please? Okay, can I have the next slide? So we're moving from chat, and then we're going into a public group. Can I have the next slide? Next slide. Okay, so you can now join a public group. You know, it's in the name, it's public. So everything you put in there is public. So if you're not keen on that, you know, don't say anything. So there's someone who said, hi, Mudiva in there. You can send a message, you know, drop a message where you are, what's exciting about the workshop, or how much sets you're gonna send me next. No, you have to send. So this is a public group which you can create. If you look in the chat, in your wallet, in the wallet you go to chat, which is the second tab. At the top there's a plus sign. So if you click on that plus sign, you can create a group. And then it's gonna ask you to create a public group or broadcast, or public and broadcast. So if you don't select any of those two, it becomes private by default. And when it's private, you cannot generate a QR code like I did here. What you will do, you will have to chat with someone first, and then be able to add them into that private group. So I have a private group, but I'm not gonna add any of you. Why? Because it's private. But this is a public group that you know, anyone can join, send a message in there. I saw a hand at the back. Generate one and paste it in there and see what happens. No, you can't have another 5 USD. But you can create an invoice, paste it in there, and see if anyone pays. You know, there's a lot of people with overflow in wallets here that can. So what we. Okay, so you can see there's a couple of. Oh, so it doesn't show that in the group, but someone can copy that and then go pay it from the wallet. But if you generate that and paste it in the wallet, it's going to show an option to pay or reject. But in the chat, there's no point of doing that because you can just request. So the next thing, on this one, I need everyone's attention because it's very important. So can we have the next slide, please? Oh. So kindly, on this one, someone can send me some eCash, or you can request. So the first 30 people to request $5, I will approve. And then everyone else must send me sets. So I got one from Sharp OX, and I'm gonna approve. I've paid Sharp OX, and then I have Superhero. Oh, Superhero has sent me. Which is good. Thank you for the $5. And then I have Alurin Cobra, send me 13 rands. Thank you so much. So in the next slides, I'm gonna quickly run through how to use mini apps since we spent some time during the figuring out of the presentation. So if I can have the next slide. So next one. Yeah, so here, these are the community mini apps. This is what, when you create a community, you add. But in the mini apps catalog, you can customize your own mini apps. So you can add those, and then on the Next few slides, I'm going to show you how you can do that. So now let's go to what you can do with mini apps on the next slide. So yeah, what you can do with mini apps, can you go back a bit? So you can buy and sell BTC. You know, we have Minimo, that's from Kenya. We have Bitspender, that's from Ghana, Kenya, and Nigeria. And then we have ChapSmart from Tanzania. And then we have Cashwire that covers 16 countries in Africa where you can sell Bitcoin. And then we have BitZ from, can anyone guess where that is from? BitZ is from Zambia. It's built by Humphrey there, solving the problem in the circular economy. And then we also have Soup, built by Divan, who is here. So Soup allows you to send money into a bank account, ZAR, in 30 seconds. And then can we have next slide?
Why is that not on my offers here?
It's in the community. So in the community, you can see that. In the Fedi ABCPT 26, you can see there's mini apps in there. And then can we have next slide? So to fiat allows you to buy virtual prepaid cards. So if you want to use a card virtually, but you don't want to use your own card or bank account, you can go to fiat or a card KYC free, and then you can use it like you do on Apple Pay or Google Pay. Next slide. So the other thing that you can do, if you're in South Africa, like we are, after this workshop, you can make use of Money Badger. So in the community, you can see that there is mini apps. Money Badger is one of them. Bitrefill is one of them. What you do, can anyone click on that, on the Money Badger mini app? And tell me what happens. If you've used it, let me know if anything looks familiar. Yes, so that allows you to scan the Pick n Pay or any other SnapScan QR code and pay directly from Fedi. So what's going to happen is it will take your balance on Fedi and use it to settle that invoice. Yes, Zappa and Scan to Pay. So anywhere where those are, you can use Fedi and then tap on the Money Badger mini app to make the payment. So we also have, if you can go on to the next slide, most people know Tando. So how Tando works is you can make payments, you know, send people money on their M-Pesa, you can settle bills, you can scan QR codes in Kenya to make the payment. But in the community, we added other mini apps, the likes of BitZ from Zambia and many others where you can make payments. So all of this does not require you to re-download the app again. You can just use this directly in Fedi, and then it's gonna use your wallet on Fedi to make the payment. Next one. This I've explained already. It's Cashwire. If you wanna send money to any of these countries using Bitcoin, you can just go to Cashwire and then select the country. It's pretty straightforward. You can do that to send money in any of those countries. 16 countries in Africa covered by Cashwire. And then the question that I got here was, how do I add mini apps into my my mini apps? So it's here on the app, the third tab, Community, Chat, Mini Apps. You go on that, and then if you click on Add from Catalog, so you're going to click the plus sign, Add from Catalog, is going to show you something like that. And then all you have to do is just click on Add, 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 and then when you go back to your mini apps, they are going to show up like those. So you can see I've added all of those, and then they're showing in my mini apps. But you can also, if the mini app is not in the catalog, you can enter site link, and then you're going to see an option to add website URL, and then it will pull up the website icon, and then you can add it in the app. So it can be YouTube, it can be X, it can be your website. People can access it directly by doing that, edit there, and then it will be in the community. And I would have wanted to do a money badger live transaction, but they told me I'm not able to do the streaming live. So not today, I apologize. But you can go use the money badger mini app within Ferry to make all the payments. And then so here's that. I was going to do the demo, but I'm not able to stream from that. And then can I have the next one? So the next one is Soup. Once you get into that, it's going to show you something like that. So you have to sign up, do KYC, and then do the payments. But once you do that, it's pretty straightforward as well. Due to the limitation on time, I won't be able to show this today. But if you have any questions afterwards, I'll be glad to cover those. And we have Divan here from Soup. If you try it, you get issues, he'll be able to gladly clarify that. And then next slide. Challenge time. Who can guess what the next challenge is? Okay, so you did not give us any of your information. That is your phone number or email. What happens if you lose your phone? How do you access your account? Mzi?
There is a code that is on the free app that you can take it, write it down. When you download it to another phone, it's going to ask you to recover. You press recover, and then it's going to ask those numbers, and then you capture that numbers, and then you have to keep that numbers in the safe place. That's your backup.
Thank you so much, Mzi. Let's give him another e-cash. So yeah, into your profile. Yeah, personal backup. So don't show that to anyone, you know.
That's your security. Don't show anyone.
So next slide. So this is how it's going to look like. Obviously, we know that you're not supposed to take a screenshot of this. You know, write it down, keep it safe. Every time. You can test it out. Next slide. Okay, like I said in the beginning, I wanted to fully clarify that Ferry is a private Bitcoin wallet that works offline. It has chat, it has mini apps, and a whole lot of other things that you can do in the Ferry app. That brings me to the conclusion of my presentation. If there are any questions, I'd be glad to take some. And before you clap for me, I know I was awesome. The team has T-shirts here. I hope everyone has the correct size. But there's T-shirts which they're going to give to everyone before you leave. Can I have the next slide? So, do we have any questions?
I have one question. I scanned QR, so he sent me a memory picture. But now he needs to send it to Sepide, and he doesn't have the Sepide's contact. How do we do that?
The same way that he sent you the first message, he has to show Retsepile's QR code, and then he scans it. Yes, yes. Additionally, in the profile, there is an option that says share. So if you go to the profile and say, just on top of your username, there's an option that says share. So if you copy this, send it to anyone, anywhere, it's going to direct them into the chat with you. So if you want to connect with people, you can copy this, paste it in the public group, and then people can send you messages. Yes. Yes.
Is there availability to pay to Zimbabwe?
Yes. So there's a question. There's a question, is there availability to pay to Zim? Yes, there is. We're waiting for the partner to finalize that integration. We'll have it within the app in the next week or so. Can I have next second slide? And that is why we say private is key. Next one, last slide. So if you want to send me more money, connect with me. You can scan my QR code there. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Modibe, and thank you so much to Fedi. The team at Fedi, you guys have done an amazing job with its app. It's amazing to see how this thing has evolved from ABC Ghana 2023, when I first heard the words Fedi and came across this thing of a federation and what is it, and I was like, we don't know, it's overwhelming, but here we are, many workshops later, and there's one thing I can say is that if you ever come across another Fedi workshop, don't miss it, right? Simple as that. But yeah, thanks Modibe. And thanks Divan also for giving us a little talk on orange sauce in the beginning there of the session, because that's tied in quite nicely with Swoop. I didn't know Swoop was also included in that. So just a quick wrap, that means that inside Fedi, inside Swoop, we can go Lightning to fiat bank account. Depending on where Swoop is active. Through. Oh, sharp. So in Swoop, you can go euro, pounds to ZAR using Bitcoin. You can go fiat into euro, ZAR, pounds, bank account. So we're not going ZAR, we're not going fiat into Bitcoin through Swoop. We're going strictly fiat Bitcoin to a fiat account. And so with the Fedi app and the Swoop mini app downloaded in it, you can send Lightning sats and you can arrive at ZARs, euros, and pounds pretty instantly. That is amazing. That is a that's a solution to have solved, and what an amazing thing to have. So well done to the team. Guys, thank you very much. This has been the end of day 2 at the Btrust workshop. So definitely want to give a big shout out to Btrust for sponsoring this workshop and this conference. Please give Btrust a big round of applause. Thank you. They absolutely deserved it. This has been absolutely magnificent. So let's all go to the main stage, Mashankura stage, and we'll wrap it up there, boys. This is where the end. This is where the end is nigh, and don't forget the after party at Wiggle happening tonight as well. So, Btrust stage out. Peace. Thank you.